Oh, that's the one.
For all of our viewer viewers right now. Welcome to Old Racing.
Need better music. I don't like this. And the music cuts off like that. And anyway, hello everybody. Welcome. It's good to see y'all for Thursday Night Live. We have ones of people watching, or we did, and then they stopped. So anyway,
This whole topic was Minidolls.
they're like Minidolls. Who likes those? It also doesn't help that it was like 30 minutes ago I got the announcement that we're online, or that we were having a show tonight. And we missed last week. I'm sorry about that, fellow viewers. We had an interesting event happen that I can't talk about, and so Mark and I ended up being not here and not available to start the stream. So we decided to take a break last week, which is okay. Mayo is here. How are you? Good to see you. He's hanging out with us today. Where's Dana? Did Dana say he's not coming on tonight?
He just got a text and said he'd be in a little bit late.
Oh, okay.
Ghosted us like somebody else.
That means Dana is cooking dinner and it took longer than he thought. Probably.
You're probably right. So hope everybody's doing well today. Heading into Easter. Stever is here. How are you, Stever? What is everybody working on today? Let's just do a quick spin. We'll start with Jeff really quick. How are you?
I'm super good. Thanks for asking.
You seem to be bitter and brown.
Yep, bitter brown. That's me. So I was going through stuffs and I found 2 agent sets.
Nice.
The motorcycle one and there's more to the motorcycle one. But I decided that I will sacrifice the airplane one to the Lego gods and keep the motorcycle one. But that's really cool. I really like the agent stuff. I wish that I would have gotten more when I was there, but I didn't. So that's life, I guess. But I've really just been working on sorting through Star Wars stuff. It's the collection that I got is like partially constructed for most of the Star Wars things, and like there's little pieces missing. But I know that they're in hundreds of Ziploc bags that are in boxes that I will have to search through. And I want to get the Star Wars stuff to people as fast as I can, like literally. But I've also got 20 pounds of bulk still to sell. So that's what the plan. That's what the plan for tomorrow night is to either try to find somebody that wants to buy all of it for X amount, or go through each and every bit of it slowly and try not to hate myself.
If you find a minifig from Star Wars you can't identify and you're struggling on Bricklink, DM me on Instagram. After putting a bunch of them together for my old Bricklink store,
Well, here's the thing it's pissing me off just a little bit. Language, I'm sorry. I have found every character from Cloud City except for Boba Fett.
of course, it's
And I'm just like, why? Why? So I'm still going to keep at it. The Twilight Anakin Skywalker starship is a lot cooler than I thought it was. And I'm looking at that and going, do I want to keep this?
Is that the one that's all like flatey and everything?
Yeah, it's all wonky and it's like a box with wings and like it looks like a spice smuggling ship. Because But
yeah, that one always is weird. Now, every time I hear about Cloud City Boba Fett, I mean, the fact that it was in my collection many years ago, and
you could have paid for Jake's college.
Do what?
You could have paid for Jake's college.
I could have. I sold it for a mere $100, which at the time seemed extreme for a little Lego man, right? And when I walked by the one that's at Atlanta Brick Cove, that's $2,000. Oh, it hurts. It really hurts.
So somebody asked about the action figures. Which ones? Because there's a lot.
Hey, Mayo. Mayo said it's not our normal day. We do Thursdays most Thursdays. We didn't do it last Thursday. Let's show us what action figures are there.
So everything is Star Trek that's carded except for Jenkins, or Porkins. Sorry. I've got my Batman shelf from the animated series and some other stuff, as well as the Thing from Fantastic Four. I've got kind of a Spider-Man Marvel shelf with Azrael in the background, with some minifigures up front. Then I've got the Lego shelf. Then I've got the Ghostbuster shelf, and then I've got Mox. But besides that, it's all science fiction toys and Batman, the animated series stuff with the card that you can't see. So
Cool.
yep. I did pick up this beauty the other day though, and I'm really happy about it.
Oh, what's the extra suit?
I don't care about all this stuff, right? Like I don't care, but this
Yeah.
Batman is like the Batman for that standard of that season.
Yeah.
So this is usually a $80 to $90 figure, and I got him for $10.
Oh wow.
So yeah.
Yeah, I can't stand it. I mean, that's always the thing that irked me is like those kind of toys is you get all these funky versions of the character, but just getting a straight up copy of the character without some doodad added was almost impossible to find, and that drives me nuts. So I don't like that.
Well, I mean, on my wall here, I've got the Superman from the animated series stuff, and like I wanted to find two villains. I wanted to find Brainiac, which was easy, and I wanted to find Darkseid. Turns out the Darkseid goes for like $220 on eBay, which
That's
is
crazy.
ridiculous. But I got him, and I spent $22 on him, and I call that a win. So,
Oh wow.
yeah,
Well,
it's nuts.
I have all the from Justice League. I've got all those. They're 10-inch, 12-inch. Those tall dudes. I've got all of them, and they're in good shape. Except some kid dropped my flash, and he lost one of his lightning bolts off the side of his head. But, and I have the Atom, and then I have the very very teeny tiny Atom too. So that was really cool.
That's cool.
Those are great figures, except they didn't bother to say we should see if these will stand up on their own because they really don't.
Yeah, that's the problem with a lot of Ninja Turtle figures too. I've been coming across. I have a TMNT loose collection, and like, it's just not good. I can't get them to pose with anything, so they're in a bag.
I understand. Let's see. Lego Yardman is there in the chat. I believe that's the first time I've seen you here. Welcome. Richard is here. Good to see you. I hope you feel better. Mayo is here. Stever and is here as well. So thank y'all for joining us. Like and subscribe and all that stuff. Let's go to our friend Tim, our Texan. How are you today?
I'm doing great. Lego related. I need to get back on that museum piece because I'm running out of time fast.
Oh yeah.
But that's the plan. And then I got to get back to making some videos. So I went out of town and went up to my daughters to help them get ready, the nursery ready for the grandbaby coming in May. So
Is this your first?
this will be my first.
Oh, so you've already bought Duplo, I'm guessing, right?
We had some. So
Okay.
I mean, there's plenty to work with, but I'm sure we will be getting some more.
Of course.
So
Good deal. All right. Remind us again what your museum build is.
well, I'm going to take my mountain from my Western build and turn it into an actual kind of like 3D painting. So I'm trying to figure out the logistics. I think I've got it all figured out. Actually, one of my friends, one of the guys, fellow Houston guys, he gave me the idea. I was going to build the frame out of Lego too, but he said I ought to, since it's going in a fine art museum, actually make the frame out of an actual frame. So I'm going to create the Lego part and attach it to something and then put it in the frame and actually be able to hang it on the wall like a painting. So
That's awesome.
see how it works.
That's super awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited. It'll be something different if it works out right. So
Awesome. We want to see pictures as soon as possible. All right. That's amazing. All right, let's go to oh, we have the real teal. Look at this. What is up with that, Matt? I mean, are you trying to like get territory here? Are you why did you call yourself the real teal?
Is my child not teal enough for you, Matt?
No. I mean, yes, your child is teal enough, but it's about the tower. Look at all the tealness. It's the real teal.
So very teal.
So on our last show, I finished up the hydroponic stack, which I have to figure out how to put on everything else without it falling over, which might be a challenge. We'll see.
Sweet.
So that's pretty good. The next stage is to put stuff in each of these pods, some kind of plant things, like, maybe one will be bananas and the other one will be, watermelons, whatever. There'll be foodstuffs, and then each one of the apartments needs to have some furnishings and some people. For sure, one of them's going to have a family of extraterrestrials, E.T. the movie. So have some fun with that. I might also throw in one of them might have like the Powder Puff Girls from the Dimension set. So we'll have a good time with that. And then we got a parts order in. We had a small parts order last week, and we got another one in today. So we got some of the spacesuit people.
Okay.
We got the medium Caucasian and light Caucasian
Caucasian
pieces, and these new these 2/3 bricks, which are kind of interesting, and nice shiny. These would look good at spaceships. The ink silver piece wedges and some of the new curves, and these are kind of interesting. These the opalescence but minifig heads. So I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but they look cool. So I ordered 4. And
Sesame Street set.
And then in the dark green, we have binoculars, which are not cheap, unfortunately, and the ice cream cone, which runs like 20-30 cents a piece, which I would have gotten a lot more if they weren't so expensive. But and we got cats and squirrels and
You army building your stores like I am.
I don't know. I have these grand plans of doing a aquarium at some point, but so I just get extra animals when they're available. So, and then the pick-a-brick wall in our location got these
2x6
new pieces. So I went and got a cup at North Point, and then I went and got another cup at Sugarloaf, and I got a cup for a certain host friend of ours as well. So those were great parts. And
public service announcement: my husband took the rest of the 2x6s at North Point this afternoon.
Oh, and also, Chris, you haven't opened your container, but I threw a couple of these in for you. I thought maybe you would use them.
Yes, I will.
Okay.
I didn't tell you any filler brick, and I should have, but it's all good.
And then this was kind of an oddball. These corner plate pieces in dark orange. I don't know. It seemed very random, but I didn't think they'd ever be on the wall again, so I got a lot. And then the cloud piece, which fit conveniently into the cap part, the center part of the lid. So each cup that I got, I put some in the lid, and a couple of these little.
Those were on bulk lug last year.
Were they?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't get any.
You missed out on the clouds.
There's only, you can only spend so many dollars on bulk lug, and I put my money in other pieces.
Not clouds.
Speaking of bulk lug, our local lug got their bill from Lego, so that means hopefully, cha-ching, in a month, we'll actually be seeing parts way earlier than last year, which I think we didn't see them until like August, September last year. It was quite a long wait. I think we were one of the last lugs to get our.
Not for herding cats in 3 weeks.
What's that? What was that, Meredith?
I said as much props to Dana for herding cats in 3 weeks. There was no drawn out process. It was make your decisions now.
Yeah, I think we need to push. I hope he'll push that in the lug more and more, getting it done, and suck it up, Buttercup. We got to get it done. So that'll be amazing if we get the parts before summer. Then parts can actually go in builds before certain shows and everything. So because getting them in November, they're not going to Brick Fair, Alabama. They just don't have the time. So that's cool.
Well, I heard something.
Oh no! What did you hear?
I heard, and you can say this is salacious gossip. I heard Brick Fair, Alabama is not going to happen this year or for 2023.
What? Where did you hear it from?
A friend, I can't have to remain anonymous.
Man, I hope, man, that's gonna
It's all up in the air still. Like, yeah. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
that will suck diddly yuck. I can tell you right now, that would be terrible. So, I mean,
It would be terrible, but if it also means that more people come to the Atlanta show,
Atlanta,
that
yeah.
that would be nice.
I mean, BrickCon, Atlanta BrickCon.
Atlanta BrickCon.
yeah. I mean, that'll be
Alabama
fine.
is closer to Oklahoma, though.
Oh, Oklahoma.
Well, if they don't do it, I mean, are they? Is he? Do you think he's just going to pare it back
I'm
down?
not saying anymore
Virginia?
because I'm speculating. I'm speculating way too hard.
Okay. But
Well, there had been rumors that this year was going to be the last year, but then I didn't hear anything else about it, so I sort of thought, oh, okay, maybe that was false, but maybe it wasn't.
You nerds were talking about this last year and how last year was going to be the last year, and the year before that was going to be the last year.
Well, I mean, with New Jersey getting shut down, that doesn't seem entirely crazy that could happen.
I mean, it's New Jersey. Who cares?
People in New Jersey care.
I was gonna say, be careful.
Yeah,
our New Jerseyan is not. Andrew Sada is not here yet to be offended by that. So,
But New Jersey was then
Jerseyans
also
are
replaced by
crazy.
Philadelphia, which if you live in the southern half of New Jersey, you can just drive to Philly anyway, so it's not a huge shift. But
The other consideration is we had that ice storm on the second day on Sunday of Brick Fair, and I think that really hurt the attendance and hurt Todd's probably profit margins because it was pretty empty.
yeah, I bet it
I
did.
don't want to go out on the ice storm.
Well, that weekend in Atlanta, or well, in the South, is generally the time it snows or threatens to. Or, I mean, I've lived in
It
this.
can either be 52 and pleasant, or it can be snowy.
Say that again. You're gonna pop it in and out there, Pink Wheels.
Hold on a second. Let me yell at my.
Get off the Fortnite.
Sorry, Brian was sorting brick, and I think it was picking up on my mic and making it.
I
So I
got
was saying, yeah, it could be either really nice or it could be really shitty. It's probably one of the two, not both of them.
well, in Jersey, I don't think was very good for him either. So that was 2 hits in a row if that was the case. So.
Language.
Sorry.
So you get one.
Hey, it wasn't me this time.
Crappy. The weather was really crappy.
It's
Yeah.
nice to see you awake this time, J-Lo.
We'll see how long that lasts.
All right, let's see what is up with the captain today. What's up, man?
Not a whole lot. My focus lately has not been on Lego. It's on getting ready for a big event I'm going to in Baltimore for Nerf.
Cool.
But I've been trying to get up here every once in a while just to veg. Let's see. I recently was sent and built this adorable little set.
Oh, I remember that.
And then today someone mailed me this set. I didn't know this part was a thing.
It is a thing. It squirts out pieces of plastic that don't go all the way out. So
Yeah, it's like a toy lightsaber that extends.
yes,
Well,
that's
it's neat.
cool. All right, that's
That's about
good.
it.
Well, when are you going to your Nerf thing?
Last weekend of this month.
Cool.
Me and a bunch of other people. We got 8 people coming from the Pacific Northwest. We got people coming in from Scotland, people coming from Australia. We're going to go hunt zombies on the UMBC campus.
Nice.
Should be fun.
I hear the zombies are blooming this time of year, so that's
They are indeed, and apparently they're waiting for us. So it could be interesting. Lego-wise, the thing I'm planning to start prepping after I did all the boat stuff this year. Now I'm going to start focusing on. Can you see it? The castle.
a castle. Oh,
And
you should,
village.
you should build spaceships instead. They're much cooler.
I've got spaceships. They're in there.
Okay, cool. All right, that's fine.
But that'll be my big project. I want to increase the level of detail. I've got the blacksmith shop, and it's slightly too large and way too detailed to fit in with the rest of the stuff. So I'm planning to reduce its level of detail slightly and make it a little bit smaller so it'll be the right scale, and then increase the level of detail of everything else on the table to meet in the middle somewhere, because I don't want to get hyper realistic. I like the homage to the classic stuff that I've got going.
Cool.
So that's what I've got going on.
That sounds awesome. Do you follow the guy? He's like here, Intense. Do you follow him on Instagram by any chance?
Who?
He's in the chat sometimes. He's a local here. His name is Intense. And never seen his castle stuff. I need to hook you up with him. He's amazing. He's building this huge layout down here. So I think you'd like it. So he's really good. All right, let's hop over to Pink Wheels. What's going on?
Not much. We haven't done much, but we went over, or Brian went over and grabbed me the 2x6s off the Pick-a-Pick wall. So sorry, folks. No more. No more in Atlanta.
Surely they'll get some more.
We didn't go to Sugarloaf's. I don't know. Do you know if Sugarloaf's getting them? Anyone?
Sugarloaf had them, but I took a half cup and Chris got a half cup. And I don't know if they had more in the back, but I was told that whenever they had was exhausted, there would be no more refills for a while.
And we also took most of the, what was it, the 1x1 round dark blue tile. Brian took most of those stuff. Sorry. So
like
half of it. So yeah, those were nice that they had those out. Did they have those out? Anyone else at Sugarloaf?
Yes, they did.
They did.
And there was a lot of those left.
Really? Anyways,
if you bought the Target Mosaic set, you got a lot of them in the Target Mosaic set.
The problem was I spent a lot of money on the Target Lego exclusives that didn't involve the Mosaic set, so I didn't buy the Mosaic set. And then we also got the DeLorean, which we haven't built yet. And that's about it.
Cool. Good deal. Hello, Miss Nat. How are you?
Nat, you can say hi?
Hey, I got a hi, like immediately. That's awesome.
That's a first.
Yes, it is. All right, Mr. Sandlin, how are you this evening?
All right. Hanging out with the small Paul. He's over there.
Okay, can I just tell you that the way you're sitting is that the helmet of the spaceman gives you like this little lump on the top of your head. It's exactly the same color as your hair. It's kind of funny. I love it. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I was distracted.
Yeah, just the only Lego this week. I got the Wolverine mech on Monday, so hey, got some claws. It's pretty awesome. But Small Paul tells me that he doesn't want Wolverine. He just wants to play with the mech. So I don't know what's wrong with the kids these days.
Can only wonder. Where did you go wrong?
What are you working on, Small Paul? Do you want to talk about it?
I'm almost done with it.
Well, we're not waiting. You need
Alright,
to.
I'm done with it.
You need to come
Time's
show.
up, pal.
If you're gonna talk, it's show and tell time.
Well, I made this strange it has the what is it?
Nothing, just
It
Time's up, pal.
it has the little
here, get a little closer to the camera.
it has the head of a jumper, but it has like lots of other black. And it also has this weird
I'm
like
getting a ring ring.
it has this weird
Yeah,
like
kind of.
legendary not legendary.
Mhm.
It has this weird like he, she, whatever. Doesn't know his gender. Whatever. It's he, whatever.
I'm getting
he
a
has
ring
this
ring.
staff that has a sword.
Yeah, it looks kind of spooky, like a Nazgul.
Awesome.
All right.
Next
So-
we have the unknown golden knight.
Yeah, there you go. Get it up there.
So these yellows are not like his hands; they are gloves.
Oh.
He holds this little sword this giant golden sword, and this big claw thing. But nobody knows who he is except us.
I bet his mom knows.
How does he open cans of soda with that big claw and the sword?
He doesn't drink soda. He drinks coffee.
We have the Death Chef.
The Death Chef.
He carries this laser sword, lightsaber, that has a red and a blue.
Nice.
Also, his hat turns into like a little shooter drill.
Nice.
Looks like a lot of Nexonite parts there. All those figures.
Because there's a like peg hole.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Cool.
Continue.
So yeah, that was the small Paul, what he's working on right now. So he's out, I guess.
I need to make a small Paul video so he has his own intro. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
The small Paul creation of the week or something.
That would be cool. That would be super cool. All right, man. So, all right, let's get into our topic for the night. And I know nothing about them, but we're going to talk about the mini doll. Let's see it. There's mini doll there. Oh, who's that? Oh, it's small Paul. It's a mini doll.
Yep, it's the official small Paul mini doll. He's already pieced out upstairs. I'm sorry.
All right.
He did his bit, and now he's going upstairs probably to watch gamer videos on the TV because I'm not up there to say stop watching gamer videos.
But she does the same thing.
My 17-year-old's probably doing something quite similar. So
yeah, he likes to watch videos where somebody plays a game that he owns. And so, why don't you just play the game that you have?
Speed run through.
It's no different than somebody watching football.
I don't watch football.
Touche.
Yeah, I don't know. Richard has let his
Okay.
Shots fired.
You gotta let go and just think of it as something different. Okay, we have Scalia dolls, we have Jackstone, we have Technic figs, we have Big figs. So I don't understand why mini dolls are getting the hate. If anything, Jackstone should get the hate.
I have a Bionicle worth $60 a head, but anyway, I found that out.
Come on, the Olivia space station thing is awesome. Finally. And yes, magenta pinstriping. But who cares if there's magenta pinstriping? It's space, right? Right?
Yeah, y'all keep talking. I'm going to pull that up so we can look at that set.
So I was initially turned off by the mini doll, I admit. However, Natalie engages with it a lot more than she does the mini figure. And apparently Lego did studies that some kids play better with things that look more, how do I say, human and less blocky, aka a mini doll that actually has a nose. There's a nose. So
noses, but we don't have noses.
Noses, no. I mean, pigs do not have noses. And I have to say, for those who like to engage in the taboo of painting,
modifying, who are you?
We're evil. Mini dolls are a lot easier to paint than figs. But I also have to say, the most underrated Lego theme, elves. I mean, just look at these figs. Look at the colors. Look at the printing. They're gorgeous.
They put a lot into that. So that'll be a topic as we go along. Is why did elves not make it, and then why are they so popular or post whatever?
And the DC girls, the DC girl. Look at that Harley Quinn. She's so cute.
Yeah, it was made by the magic of the elves.
Oh, we got some elves here. Look at there.
Oh yeah, the sets are crazy money. I got a bunch of them I'm trying to sell right now. The little sets, $90 a piece, $100 a piece.
I don't even know where this one came from. I think it was mailed to me.
But
I like it.
Oh, so yeah. So when you're all complaining about, oh, those aren't real figures, okay? Well, look at this. Look at these things. Are these real figures?
Oh, what are you pulling out now? No, yeah, they're cool.
Are these real figures?
What was that, Mark?
I said Technic figs are great.
Yeah, they are.
But what about these?
Well, she lost an arm, so she doesn't count.
Aside from her being an amputee, let go of her, Nat. Are these? She's an amputee as well.
What is this?
We only have amputees figs here.
Have they been to war? I mean,
amputees are people too. Just
I know they are.
They're saying.
Okay.
I have an elf.
I don't think you'll ever hear anybody on this show defend Scala figs.
All the horses.
They're horrible.
All the others are in here. It's like a pile of worms.
So listen, you could actually put these in the 1988 Batmobile. They fit perfectly. You're going on a date night.
Okay, can I tell you though that the Scala baby is one of the most frightening things I've ever seen?
It is. The Scala baby deserves to never be shown before. Look at the horse. It's so cute. The horse
This reminds me of Team America so much, this guy.
Hold on.
It's so Team America.
Brian's digging into our vast Scalia and
This is
Bill
like the little homies like woman.
She's a Karen.
Karen.
Yeah. She's asking for the manager
I was gonna
right
say
now.
she's asking for the manager.
He's one of the evil ones.
She's asking for the manager of like the gym she goes to.
Listen, if these are Lego figures,
you
got to give more respect to the mini doll.
Well, I don't get
the system. It's the same height as a minifigure, and when you put a little taller. Now, stop. Sit down. When you put the old skirt piece on a mini doll, that slopey thing we're not talking about. But when you put the regular, like what is it, 30-degree or whatever, 2/3 skirt on a minifig, it's taller than a regular minifig.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
You mean the blacksmith's wife is taller than the blacksmith?
But not in mini dolls. Mini dolls, it's all kosher.
Look at the bride in the wedding set.
Yeah, okay. You may be right, but I mean, I get that. I'm not sure why they didn't just make the mini doll like one plate shorter, so at least it'll look a little more compatible with the minifig. There had to have been some sort of plastic rule in there.
You know, if you got to make her. Natalie, please put her down.
I will say that I was really shocked to find out that they're only a plate taller, because my perception was that they were much taller, but they're not,
because they're thinner and stuff like that.
And listen, they have ombre hair. How can you say no to ombre hair?
Now, I will admit it's nice that the hair at least is minifig compatible directly.
Yeah,
so.
I will say that, but I have a problem. Natalie, can you stop putting the Scalia horses in my hands, love? I know you like the Scalia horses, but here's my problem. So you try to get creative because I want the mini dolls to have Star Wars friends. The problem is that the helmets, you can see, they don't quite fit on mini dolls. You actually have to shave them down to make them fit properly.
Who's the dude with the 5 o'clock
plastic surgery?
There? That's helmet hair. What's his face? Din.
Is there a place for mini dolls to get their head shaved down for their plastic surgery?
A lot of the people that make custom mini dolls and they want to do like Star Wars ones and put the helmets on, they do shave down the stud so that they can get the helmet all the way on.
What? This is getting darker and darker as we go.
But I mean, if you want to have the Friendalorians wear their Friendalorian helmets because, this is the way, you have to shave it. Otherwise, you see, here. I don't have Din. But this is supposed to be Din. Because, look at his helmet hair. He never takes his helmet off. Right?
Yeah. True. So, so here's the question I have. Why didn't they make the legs posable? Why do they attach the legs together?
Probably cost. It's a lot of cost.
I'd like to present a heretical option.
Uh-oh, what is this?
No, please stop.
The what's his face that makes the legs?
Mega Blocks.
No.
No, these are just cheap Chinese knockoffs, but they've got They've got functional elbows and opposable hips and
Chris, do
tiltable
something about this
head.
man. Do something about him now.
Quick, ban this
Yeah.
man before he goes
Yeah.
further with his mad
They
ravings.
hurt.
Yeah. Yeah. Elbows, man. Elbows.
Oh,
Ryan, stop.
La 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 la
Hang
la la
on.
la la.
hang on. I need to.
You know you want elbows.
Okay, I guess that was gross, man. You don't. You got to warn a guy before you start pulling that crap on this show. All right.
No. It gets better. It gets better. Look at that. Ah,
Oh, that's
goes the
gross.
wrong way. Oh yeah.
I would say I can
Yeah.
see through that plastic, but I've gotten to where I can see through Lego plastic
That's
nowadays too.
disturbing. Kelly, stop, please.
So, anyway, so I mean, I wonder if Lego expected the two systems to just be side by side and never interact. I guess.
But you look at the Lego Movie 2, they did. And I'm
They
telling you, if you want to make, your Lord of the Rings, you need some elves. And the elves are always taller and skinnier.
Well, there is the rumor that one-eyed Karen. There is the rumor that the Star Wars.
That was a fake rumor that apparently some dude was enjoying himself trying to make up fake Lego Star Wars rumors about the what's the people that make the clones, the clone wars?
Caminos.
The comedians that they're going to be mini dolls with long heads. Yeah, it was a rumor.
How is it we have so many nerds here that can't say Kaminoan?
Kaminoans, excuse me.
Kaminoan.
Okay, but can I just say, anybody from the South, when they saw that movie, they said, did they say they're going to El Camino? Is that what they just said? So that's a thing. Troubles Breaking is here. Dana.
Oh God, they let him in.
Dana, save us.
No hope for us now.
Tell us why we need to ignore Minidolls. I'll be right back. I'll get it some.
Tell us why we need to ignore Minidolls?
They have their uses occasionally.
There's lots of things.
I use them in my Avengers Tower. I've got Ned Flanders. He's got his Hugh Hefner robe on, and then he's got two of those girls serving drinks up there for him. It works out pretty good.
I think that's hysterical. I personally, I know I'm coming in late in the game here. I personally don't have a hatred for them. And I think Mark and I has brought this up, that if they had made them just a little bit shorter, so they would fit with the minifigures, it'd be a little better.
You can see that.
They're just scaled a little different. And I also don't like the fact that their legs are. It's just weird. It's like I thought it was funny, like in the Lego Movie or Lego Movie 2, the Minidolls, they'd had to jump around because their legs weren't separated, so they had to jump. It's weird. It's weird.
Yeah, they don't have, as
Weird, man.
Rich is pointing out, they don't have wrists either.
That's true. They can't do this. So.
But they have noses. Do many?
That's true. They do have noses.
And they get bent out of shape pretty regular, right?
I've got
But
minifigs
you
with
cannot-
noses. There were minifigs with noses.
They have noses so that when they get tossed off of their equestrian horses, they have something to break.
Hey, can you do this with a minifig?
No. Nor do I. I'm going to have bad dreams now.
Valley creation.
I'm going to have bad dreams from that.
You gave me grief.
No butt clutch power either. Yep.
Do you want to know what the best part of a mini doll is? If you get the spray bottle from all the sets, it fits and can be the torso or it can be the legs of a mini doll. It's the same little connector, so you can have a mini doll little torso with a spray bottle feet.
I don't even know how you know that, and I'm scared that you do.
Well, I've got the spray bottle on. I looked and I'm like, that's the thing in the mini doll, and you can put them together. So yeah.
And so therefore you had to put it together.
Of course I did.
Of course.
But if it's
The scientists
brought more
never stop to ask not whether they should do something, but whether they can do it.
You
Could or
take
should,
something,
that's right.
you take something that others had created, you packaged it, you put it on a lunchbox, and you just threw it away to the market. And like, it's fine.
So,
Okay,
Very valid.
Here's the real point. If it brought more people to Lego, brought more colors and more new elements to Lego, like you have sunglasses now. You didn't have sunglasses before.
That's the bionicle argument, and I refuse to listen to any more of it.
It's the bionicle.
But bionicle was in system. Bionicle's not system technically.
This is true.
Bionicle didn't use bricks.
No one is complaining about having more Lego brick and more colors.
But you wouldn't have that without Minidolls.
That's not true. They could just as easily have made sets with minifigures and a bunch of bricks in new colors.
A la Paradisia.
Yeah, Paradisia.
Paradisia was not a hit. I mean,
Right,
that's the thing.
But
Yeah.
it's
not a hit.
Regular bricks.
But we don't have those colors anymore. Do you have Paradisia pink right now?
Nor do I want it.
It's ugly right now. But do you have Paradisia pink? That's it. You can't build anything out of Paradisia pink because it's so rare.
I don't. I have Paradisa pink. I don't have any.
Don't get Mark started on color theory.
But I'm just saying.
Can we just go back to Camino?
Yeah, who's El Camino? Are we checking out?
Is it an El Camino? Is there a Friends El Camino coming out? That would be amazing. I want a Friends El Camino.
El Camino was in the video set.
I have a poster too.
Mark, why the hell do you have this just stuff like hanging out like off camera but like 2 inches?
You mean you don't have instructions for a friend set just hanging around? I mean a Paradisa set hanging around?
What the hell is wrong with you two?
Because they've been in the Lego hobby longer than most of us have thought about it. And they
needed the trans clear pieces for their spaceship. Come on. Get with the program.
That's exactly what we got these for.
Yep.
But I mean, can I just say that this chick is running around in some very tidy whitey, underpants?
And they all have butlers. Why do they all have butlers? Every Paradisa set.
Who doesn't want a butler?
It's that English target audience.
Yeah, there we go.
I mean, who doesn't want a butler?
All right, to be fair, I did buy a Paradisa set when I was a young'un to get Butler so I could make an Alfred.
See?
There you go. See?
Fair enough.
That's where Batman came from.
That's not where Batman came from.
The Waynes had a summer house down in Paradisia Cove.
That's right. Paradisa 2. That's what we need.
Rich
None of this
is even spelling it wrong. For crying out loud, people.
Paradisa.
There was only one eye in Paradisa.
It's like Lisa. It's like
Come on. The only elf I need is this.
That's because the second eye is invisible.
What about elves? I have a variety of elves for your viewing pleasure.
Are these Chinese elves or are these real elves?
Only one of them.
Oh,
is this like pick the fake one?
Yeah, there you go.
It's the black one. That's
I was
the
gonna say
fake
the black with the blue hair because that's not a Lego.
That's yeah. But
actually, the two middle ones are definitely not Lego.
Nope.
No, that's
Galadriel.
Gadriel.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is your nerd card need revoking?
I didn't collect the elves mini whatever's.
That one that is authentic Lego.
I'm sorry, Rich. You shouldn't do that, by the way, by yourself. You should consult a physician. But anyway,
I believe this one is Enlightened.
The Hobbit. Oh, I remember the Enlightened bricks. I got really crazy about them because they had this airship that I wanted.
They had some pretty cool fantasy stuff for a while.
Was that stuff you brought onto the show one time? Some websites we were looking. I remember that. Yeah,
when I was taking Jake to get his driver's test, and y'all were in there talking about crappy Chinese Lego knockoffs. What are you doing to my show?
It was like while your dad is like in the other room and you're looking at pornography on his computer.
What is worse, me painting Lego or Chinese Lego?
Oh, Chinese Lego.
Yeah. See, Meredith, that looks great though. So like that, I would buy those if I were into Sailor Moon. Like that's awesome. Like those are really cool. They're horrific mini dolls, but I mean, besides that, they're great.
Oh me.
Hey, they have noses. They can breathe through their nose and their mouth.
That's
Except for this one.
Not that one.
You know what?
They
All this
can't
nose
breathe
talk.
space, though, because they don't have air tanks.
Oh, hold on. Where's my,
Oh, wait.
where's my space? Where's my space, girls? You threw them down somewhere. Natalie, you had them all up on my computer and they fell over. Here we go. Because if you're in space, you need to be in a mini skirt.
Here we
Right,
go.
you don't-
All right.
So space would kill you because you've got your arms exposed.
Let's explore this. Here we go.
Oh,
It's
it really-
adorable.
And space is not supposed to be adorable. Space is cold and dangerous and can kill you.
And no one can hear you scream.
That's
I
right,
don't
it's
like
not-
it.
And then there was a generation that had never seen Barbarella.
Where are the air tanks, Lego?
What can I just point out that look at that sticker the white on that sticker is nowhere close to Lego white. I mean, I'm not, that's just a Lego problem, but
It's a render.
What kind of command center would have stupid stars on their windows? Being,
Okay,
oh, yeah, you're about to go on an
I was getting
adventure."
there. It's like, let's put stars on the windows. I don't know. I love the
is it-
planets. Those are cool.
Is it sad if like? Is it sad if the dark humor part of my brain went, man, that'd be really funny if they named it Challenger. But anyway, moving right along. Ugh.
Too soon,
No.
man. Too soon, man.
You know what they really need? They,
Too
have,
soon. It's only been 40 years.
It's still
they,
too
need, they need an Elon Musk minifigure there saying, I'm going to buy out NASA.
soon. Okay, can I
That's
tell you,
the
this is the funniest part of this set to me. Look at the little faked out wheels, the little Technic things to be the little treads down there. Squeaky, 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 squeaky.
There are no safety regulations with that ramp, and I hope they all die horrific deaths while going down that ramp.
Yeah, and they made the this is magenta pink. So
I do not like this. I do not like this.
I
In
like
the
parts
morning?
of this. I'm going to admit there's stuff in there that I want parts for, but
I do not like this.
Hey,
in the
listen.
afternoon.
oh wait.
If it brings more people into the fold of Lego and Lego space,
I like the sticker right there, in the under that dome. That's cool.
I gotta say, I agree with Meredith on the fact that if it gets
So do I.
girls, if it gets little kids, boys or girls interested in the space program, that's all that matters.
And
I mean, it's only like half of all children are girls, you know.
You guys
That-
are
just
you're
half.
making a different point, though.
Slightly more than half, actually.
I mean, look at that. That guy's gonna die out there.
No air.
Nobody's even flying the spaceship.
All right, Mark, you were making a point. Go ahead.
I'm just saying that's an entirely different point. Just because, yes, it's good that they're making a set for girls. That doesn't mean that we can't say, hey, why don't they have air tanks?
Oh no, you're absolutely right. They should have air tanks.
you should have air tanks. I can see the air tank point completely. They should have an air
Galaxy
tank.
Squad should have had
moving
air
into the helmet.
tanks.
Didn't they?
They had the apparatus on their helmet. They were fine.
Galaxy
Yeah.
Squad was perfect. Don't say anything about
They
that.
should have had air tanks.
That's another show altogether. Look. I'm just going to grant this a grace and say it's good because we get space cookies. Look at them, space cookies.
Yeah.
Can't argue with space cookies.
I'm in. I'm in. If this shows up, hopefully one day in 3 years on Bricks and Pieces, after the
You mean
moratorium or whatever.
when Jake gets married and has children of his own?
Yeah, but then you look on the cell phone and there's a selfie with a flower. I don't. Okay.
Okay, here's my thing with Friends. I'm really annoyed with the fact that we get 18,000 veterinarians and pet doggy daycares, and now we're finally, it seems like Lego's like, yes, not all girls or people that are into Friends want 20,000 doggy daycares or veterinarian shops. They are giving us different media to consume, and
I like it.
I like it.
Also
Look at
known
those
as-
logos. Those logos are awesome.
Yeah, well, that one right there, in the middle, she's stacked and she's got the logo there too. That's cool. Okay.
You just say she was stacked.
I believe he did.
I mean, I'm
I
like,
said
whoa,
the
whoa.
S word, and I'm like, ooh. And now we're talking about stacking.
I didn't
Chris,
know mini dolls could be
That's not.
stacked.
I
that's
didn't.
not
I mean,
buff. That's stacked like bazongas. What are you doing?
I don't know.
You
I mean, I didn't know they printed them that way. But anyway,
Which rewind that some kids don't find minifigures to be relatable because they're blocky. And Lego did a lot of research and a lot of playing that some, especially girls who are used to playing with dolls, found this a much more engaging way to play is with avatars that were more organic shaped.
is
Yeah, they're
is
basically
it me?
scaled up Polly Pockets, aren't they?
No.
Chris, my wife is very disappointed with you.
I'm sorry.
As,
But I
as
mean,
someone who can't fit into skinny jeans, I don't relate to these mini dolls.
but I'm also noticing something. Look, is there a different mold in the legs? I didn't know if there were in the sets.
No, the legs don't have molds, but the torso or the upper bodies do have different molds for boys versus girls or men versus women.
Oh, okay. I did. Well, wait a minute. Look, that's a girl. Look at. I mean, I'm just looking at the joint there, here and here, like the spacesuit, and then the next suit. That's
The-
different.
The legs are bendable. There's two pieces.
Here.
Yeah.
It's
So
the astronaut legs are a
No, I
different
see what you mean. If you look at the guy with the blue pants, it looks like the
Yeah,
center
there might
piece
be
is much
different-
wider.
oh, there is
Yeah.
a
There might
slightly
be a different
mold.
mold. They might have made those try to look a little bit more bulkier.
Yeah, but I mean,
I
anyway.
think it might be just the lighting of the photo too, because if you look at the astronaut on the end with the long hair, it looks, you can see the indentions a little better. So they look. It's just, I think it's the lighting of the.
No,
Well,
I think the legs are different.
They are. The joint there is wider there, and this is thinner.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
Maybe but it may just be the spacesuit pants are different. I don't know. I haven't explored it. I'm just trying to just look at the
They have noses. Look, they have noses.
They do have noses.
Hey,
In space,
I
you
will
don't
have
need
you
to bend
know
your
there
knees.
are minifig heads with noses. Behold.
They're
Yes,
just
there are
tiny.
some. But hey, but their glasses, the brim of their glasses don't sit on their noses, by the way. They sit way too far. Anyway, I'm being a goof.
Do
No,
they have
I like it.
ears? No, they don't have ears. The elves had ears.
No, the elves have ears.
Yeah.
The elves have ears attached to their hair.
They're ombre hair.
But I mean, I guess it's like yet another shuttle. But yeah.
Come on, magenta pinstriping.
Yeah, but the girls don't have shuttles, so they need one.
they need their own shuttle. Little squeaky wheels. I love it.
You know why these friends are going to
did
space,
at least
right?
Put the it has the orbital thrusters on the back of it, which is nice.
Yeah,
They did give it that. It doesn't have a fuel tank for the main engines, but you know what are you gonna do?
Well, yeah.
I mean, you know
It
why
uses
the-
it uses love as a booster, and it can get into space. So.
No, it uses positive vibes. Positive
Well, you know why-
vibes.
Well, you know why these friends people are going to space, right?
Oh,
Because the
gosh.
moon needs animal hospitals, schools, and parks.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, I will say this hairpiece showed up in the space line here. This hairpiece right here, and that's a interesting piece. It's kind of a bob, but this guy looks like a serial
That
killer
severing.
here.
It's like Farrah Fawcett.
Oh, in Saturn 3? Yeah, I know. I saw that movie. but the guy with the drill and the rock, that's a serial killer right there. That's the astronaut that
Yeah, no,
drives
I'm with you with
halfway
that.
with a diaper and goes to kill somebody.
Yeah, he's the one who invites the alien to take him over so he can murder people.
He's the quiet religious guy that nobody trusts.
Oh, okay. It's not. I thought the gear was a piece of vomit. That would have been really fun if they would have put like barf on that. That would have been cool.
And that's a new technical piece.
Yeah, it is.
I'm waiting for them to make the barf plane where they're practicing to go into space, and there's like a little projectile vomit attachment.
And proof that Disney's taken over. There's a hidden Mickey right there in that control panel. See it?
Yeah, there is. I see it.
I
You
saw
need Bob Shake back.
I do like their little model of the
Solar system?
Yeah, the little solar system model. That's pretty cool.
The little moon will go around the Earth if you spin it. Little thing there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Look at the positives of this set.
There's science there. The fact that it doesn't have a booster to get it out of the atmosphere, that rocket ain't going nowhere. So.
Well, it's a good thing they're not going out of the atmosphere. They don't have any air tanks. They asphyxiate if they left the planet.
Good feelings and self-confidence.
Yeah, and can I tell you something? Those orbits right there are not perfectly circular. Mars is going out of orbit. It's next. I mean, if you run a tangent right there to the circle, it's leaving orbit right there.
You do realize that the planets don't actually orbit in actual circles.
There's a lot of elliptical orbits, and I think Pluto is like this.
Yeah, that's not elliptical. That's more like that's headed out. But I will say these stickers right here, check it out, is the word space on a sticker with the swoosh around it, and that is its own sticker, the word space right there.
Ooh,
that's worth the price of admission.
Oh, that's worth $70.
If you had Pick-a-Brick, you could order the sticker sheet, but not anymore.
Can you order stickers from Pick-a-Brick?
I could see that showing up on somebody's convention badge in the very near future.
Yes, that would be cool.
Is that meant to be a tiny observatory on the side there?
Did I stop sharing? Hang on, let me get it.
Yeah, oh God, I can't see. It's gone.
Hang on.
God.
Let me share it. Oh God. Oh God.
And down.
All right. Yeah, that little observatory. Yes, it is.
Ah.
And they put stars on it, and they print the constellations on the outside.
Adorable.
It is. Yep. And they got two. They got the main dish and then the small dish with different colors. That's cool.
Is that oh no, that's just the same windscreen on the front of the shuttle.
Yeah, it's like they took the shuttle but these curves are not going to match very well right there. That's kind of clunky right there.
Hey, they had to fit into a $70 budget.
Yeah, okay, all right. So wait, how many pieces is in this set? 758 and it's $70. That's not bad. That's better than the city. Okay, here's why I'm mad. This is priced better than the city line of space sets, price per piece.
Yeah, but there's no new molds in this one, is there?
No,
looking at the door is a sliding. The door there on the command center is a sliding door, so that's pretty cool.
That is cool.
You can see the gray piece above it's one of the sliding track things.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
So
that's a pretty
patio doors.
Yeah, spacey sliding door. All right, that's cool.
That's cool.
As exciting as this conversation of Minidolls has been, I have to get Nat to bed.
And Matthew's got to go play hockey.
Yeah, Matthew's already taken off.
Oh, Matthew left already? Okay. Yeah. I didn't realize we were at the hour.
They play hockey at 9 o'clock at night?
No, he'll actually be probably not playing until 10 or 11 for all I know. But I'm guessing it's 10 because he had to leave the house right at 9. I've known him to be playing hockey till 2-3 o'clock in the morning on the weekends.
That's crazy.
That's a guy whose semester's over, I can tell you right now.
It's weird.
Well, her semester's not over, so I have to get her to bed. So everyone, just think positive about me.
No.
Wait. Minidolls are like this. They don't turn their hands. They just do this.
You have to go like this.
That's not okay. That's dirty. I feel dirty.
Hey, Captain Xavier.
Yes?
I don't know if I'm going to call him Captain Xavier, but
that looks more like a Captain Smitty. I'm just saying.
Captain Smitty? He's even got a hook for a hand.
That looks like
a deckhand Smitty.
He's even got a beard.
Beard way too short. Doesn't have any whiteness. It's not right.
All right, so I'm not going to call it Captain Xavier.
That is pretty
I'm going to call him Captain Brickbeard or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, it's been taken.
It doesn't matter.
That is pretty cool.
I could call him Dana for all I care.
Put him back up. I want to see him again.
You could call it Ashoka.
I could have called it Ashoka. And look, he's even got a peg leg. I gave him a peg leg.
Nice.
You could call him Deckhand Smitty because that's the best.
Why is he all black?
Because he goes along with the all gray knight.
Oh.
and the all white spaceman.
That spaceman is all right.
Are those regular Lego legs in the middle?
They're
Is that-
they're brick built legs.
Is there a
Yeah.
set of legs in there? It looks like it.
What's the hinge in the middle?
Oh, they're just click hinges.
Oh.
So like here, I can take one of the legs off.
Oh, I get you. All right.
Is that pretty much straight from the Ant-Man guy, or did you just do your own thing?
No, I actually did a kind of a cobble together between the Santa Claus that came in the employee gift and they did a GWP or what for some store openings in Germany. They did a basic minifigure where his head was more, like this kind of feel to it. So I kind of cobbled some things together, did the hands a little different on my own way. Had to substitute some pieces here and there because just not all the pieces exist in all colors. So, but I mean, it's basically taking something that some Lego employees had done and just kind of mishing and moshing it around and making it work for me.
Cool. I dig it.
That would be.
Yeah,
Are you gonna do any other
Captain
ones?
Blackface.
Maybe
Yeah,
not
that
Captain
would not
Blackface.
fly.
Maybe not that. You should
No.
probably just take that
Are you gonna
off
do
the
like a
screen.
city one? Or
I do. The yellow one is a female walking with a purse and a phone, and then I have a red one that will be kind of a ninja-esque. He's got a sword on his back, and he's carrying a lantern, and he's got a big like rice paddy hat.
Cool.
And then the blue one is going to be a witch or wizard kind of thing. So while it's not castle, it could be other things. So
yeah.
And then in theory, while this habitat is too small, which is a 16 by 16, I think I'm going to go with Jiff and Wyndon's suggestion of 24 by 24 to give it just a little bit more instead of going 32 by 32. And then I'll start making some brick built habitat to go with it. Again, all in the monochrome color.
Are you
continuing my
not
building of single color stuff?
Are you not making?
It'll be neat to see all the different sizes because you got your really little one, your minifig scale one, then this one. Yeah, that'll be cool.
And then when I go to Brick World, the joke will be is that I will have also one with these.
Yeah,
just sitting there. That it's like the micro scale, and you jump up through the rep. So that'll be mine. I'll be that monochrome guy at Brick World Chicago. So
yeah. Pick a shtick, man. Pick a shtick.
Picking a shtick.
I'm still holding out hope. I'm gonna have a conversation after this busy 2 weeks of seeing if I can say, look, I need some time back because I've given extra. So it would not. It would just be me. Jake would probably be going to camp. So
I need to talk to
nerd.
I need to talk to Campbell because Campbell and I were going to drive up, but I was offered today to drive a truck up for someone, and they would pay for it and pay me to drive it up there and back. So
wait, can I just ask a question? Do you have a friend who is in a Trans Am and his name is Bandit, and you're and you have a dog and in your transfer truck, and you're bringing
whoever my passenger will be could hang their head out the window. So yeah.
Okay, just checking. That happened in the movie.
Chris does have a basset hound.
I do have a basset hound, so he could be Flash. He could be
Flash. I don't know if we want to take Flash to Chicago with us, though. I mean, Bo to Chicago with us.
No, I don't.
Is there going to be a bunch of Coors Light in the back of your truck?
Probably not.
Are you gonna get a El Diablo chicken sandwich and call the waitress a nice lady?
Probably. I always call the waitress a nice lady.
Nice lady.
Nice
Are
lady.
you going to put your hat on the antenna of the Trans Am with a creek nearby?
Are you going to come out of the bathroom with some toilet paper stuck to your glasses as you go to the car?
Probably not.
What on earth are you nerds talking
Have you
about?
never watched?
You've never watched the Bandit?
Bunch of nerds.
Yep.
How can he not know what Smokey and the Bandit is?
I know. I mean,
well, how old are you?
39.
Oh, Yeah, it did come
I'm
out before he
39.
was born. So
What the hell? I'm 39. I know Smokey and the Bandit.
you're a bigger nerd than Captain Xavier.
That's, but
Everyone
that's not
knows Smokey
nerd.
and
That's
the Bandit.
redneck. You
That
don't
is
watch
just
Smokey and the
redneck.
Bandit as a
Yeah.
nerd. You watch it because
That's
you're a
fair.
little bit redneck, right? So
No, I watched it because I was told it was funny.
oh, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
I watched because it was, Burt Reynolds in a Trans Am, driving across the country. I don't know.
I mean, I like Burt
Of course,
Reynolds.
we also watched BJ and the Bear at that point in time too, so it was kind of something with the truckers and convoy and
got ourselves a convoy.
CB radio culture. Yeah.
Mhm.
My dad's El Camino had a CB radio in it, and his handle was Pistol Pete. Thank you very much. So
My dad had a CB radio in our station wagon, and he would just be mean to people on it.
everybody's got to have a hobby.
one of the best things ever is we were going on a trip with 2 vans, and this is in the days of CB radios, right?
Awesome.
And I told the driver of the other thing is to switch it to a certain channel, or say, hey, let's see if we can talk to somebody, to switch it to channel 5. And in my van, I switched it to channel 5, and the lady that was driving with him, my friend Kathy, picks it up, and she says, is there anybody out? And so I started acting like I was this trucker and was talking to her, and we went on for like an hour. We got to a stop. She's like, I've been talking to a trucker online, and everybody's and then finally we got back in the van. We're about 10 minutes down the road, and she went, wait a minute, is this crap? It was the best. It was so okay.
Oh, young Goober Giddens hijinks. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. I wasn't that young at the time. Anyway. All right, everybody.
Can we just take that off? Can we just? Yeah,
Not gonna do that. Not gonna be Captain Blackface.
Let's
Sorry.
just not even go. Yeah. Come on.
I don't want to get banned from the Oscars for 10 years.
I don't.
Don't
I
do that.
even
Don't
wanna
slap
pretend
nobody.
to joke about that. So
That's good.
Yeah.
All right. So there's a possibility that we will have part of our broadcast from Atlanta Brick Company next Thursday. I'm working out the deal. So since nobody's there, we need to have the shirts. And if I'm there, I'm sneaking the shirt in and going to bring it on the broadcast. So we'll coordinate all that kind of stuff. I don't know if I have some time off and everything, and I'll coordinate with Mark too, see what we can do. So that might be cool.
why are you doing it from there?
Well, he does a show before, and he wants us to build one of our sets. So we'll do that, and then lead in, and do part of this. I'll broadcast for whoever's there, and then the rest join in. We'll just broadcast from ABC from their little studio. So
they're gonna build the Star Skills or Star Justice or whatever.
we're working on it. So
that's cool.
Yeah, to make that boy worse, build some space. So
just make sure you call him. What did you say, Matt? Yeah,
Matt and Steven? No,
Matt and Scott.
Matt and Scott. There he is.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll be. Hey Scott, how are you? Just. I'll say, hey, there's a guy named Jeff. He said, hey Scott. That's what.
He may not let you in the booth with that shirt on, so you might want to wear a button down so you can take the button down and open it up.
What shirt would you be wearing this band?
It would have a reference to the theme he does not like. So the Nexo theme he does not like.
Yeah.
Oh,
I sent you a link for that, didn't I?
You did.
So you know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
It took me a minute. I forgot. I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm tired.
I am too. All right, everybody. Thank y'all for joining us. We had a great conversation. We were mostly poking fun at our friend Pink Wheels. We like the Minidolls are fun. We some of us don't understand them. It's not our gig, but it does bring folks to the construction genre of Lego, and that's cool. Great to have y'all here today. Be awesome and build awesome. Everybody, let's wave like Minidolls. What?
We also found out that you two, for some reason, have Paradisa sets at the ready.
Yeah, we do. I mean,
but again, they give a valid reason why they have them.
Dana, let me be a mean person about this. All right, that's all I'm saying.
Ant Bennett was here. He was listening silently, but he's been here. So anyway, that's right. Those are good space parts. Everybody have a great night. Be awesome and build awesome. See you later. Oh, let's do it like Minidolls.